gin to it, sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made of whales in it, got a twist to it. This ain't Big Sean, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man?
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense up to the line fast. This is Henry on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. Jackson to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
First down, here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. He's on the move. The ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction, they're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Jackson off the play action. He rolls to his right. He's calling his own number again. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
They're trying an option. He loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on first. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Odafe Oweh with a stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers will look to throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Hall takes it straight ahead. Will cobble together a yard there. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brandon Stephens has it. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Couple of zeros on the board. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. First down throw for Jackson. Complete. Derrick Henry. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Hey, report.
From the 41. Henry on the catch. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Now a Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on third down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Hey, middle.
Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Ravens with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Lamar now from the gun. He'll get this to Henry. And he's tackled for a short gain. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Finds Aguilar. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive with Hall. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to Springer. Guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Rodgers here from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Andrews with the catch. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Gets this to Bateman. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Looking to throw. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Ravens calling on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Xavier Gibson now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action with Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. There he goes, right sideline. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Jackson trying again after the pick. That one's complete, right side. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Jets take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hall gets it again on second down. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone, down to the 15. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and 2, Rodgers. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A dose of the hurry up offense here. They'll run here, it's Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Working quickly here. Trying again, Hall. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4. Offense up to the line fast. Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. And he scores! It's a New York touchdown! The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devontae Adams, the touchdown! It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Lamar off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
13.
Jackson trying again on 2nd down. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
5 DBs out there for the Jets. Third down.
Hey, report! Report! Oh.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the third down surprise it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
A toss now to Henry. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They send a man in motion. Back to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets get it back after making their third first-half interception. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Over.
To throw is Rogers. That's complete to Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Hall running between the tackles. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. A dose of the hurry up offense here. Third down give to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Hey, take 26. Get 300. Get 300.
They'll run for it with Hall. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They got him to bite and jump off sides. It's a rare thing to see that actually work, and it gives them this 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Here's Hall once more. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Trying to set this up quick. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. He'll throw it. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Hit it well that time, a little too well, in fact. And the Ravens will take over at the 20-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. He'll look to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Setting up to pass. Cut out left. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. And this one doesn't go far. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Jets make the play that should win them this game.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He beams one deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. So the win goes to the Jets. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and peak the emission.